guidance in our hour of need. The gate in the Citadel has been opened just to seek you.
What horror is this?
Have I failed you? What is this place? Where am I? Why do you not show yourself? I strive only to follow your command. All must serve. Please, do not leave me in darkness. I seek only your wisdom, your guidance. Great Serpent, your children cry out to you. Will you not answer us?
Our leader, Anasco Varun, he has appeared like this. So many of our people have been trapped in this state, these vortex phantoms. But usually they are hostile. If only we could hear his voice. You could, despite the sightings, none have heard the word from Anasco in all this time, yet you do not toy with me. Not about the... the serpent.
I heard nothing. He said that?
It is no joke. The experiment was a secret, even to many of our own people. Truly, you did hear Anasco. You have been chosen. People of House Varun, hear me! We have asked the Great Serpent for deliverance from our calamity, and he has answered us. This outsider has been chosen as the most unlikely vessel for the Great Serpent's divine provenance, and she will help save us all. Outsider, please. There is no denying you, but there are precepts that must be followed. Even in these dire circumstances, you will be granted safe passage through Dazra and the lands beyond. No, you even have my assurance that you are compatriot. But to truly aid us, you must become part of House Varun. This is not a thing done lightly. You must mean the Zealots. I assure you, they do not represent House Varun. We do not engage with the settled systems. They would attack us just as soon as you or anyone else. And they would certainly never extend an offer to join them, as I do not. Excellent. Please, forgive me for not introducing myself. I am Malibor Dulkev, a member of the High Council of House Varun. I have been asked to represent the Council in this moment. Please, enter our city. You have my word that you will not be harmed. I would ask that until you have become promised, you avoid the citizens of Dazra. They are not used to outsiders. Open the gate! Must temper what I revealed for now, but surely you saw the scared citadel as you arrived. It was the center of an explosion of sorts that has annihilated most of our city. We have lost many of our brothers and sisters. We are still in danger.
Council, what is the meaning of this?
Is there a problem, Makula?
The city is in shambles, the speaker is missing, and here you are leading some outsider through our sacred space? Why allow this husk to defile our city? Have we not lost enough?
Have faith. I believe this outsider was guided here by the Great Serpent himself. Soon, Serpent willing, they will be one of us. But I can be sure and pass your concerns on to the rest of the High Council, if you wish. apologize for the interruption. There is a ritual intended for converts to the Promised. It has not been performed in generations. We are fortunate that there are those still alive who remember the old ways and remain prepared for such a moment as this.
If you have been sent to us, then I hope you can help. An outsider here in Dazra. These really are strange days.
Herald Inaza, I suspected we might find you here waiting.
I saw the ship landing. I knew immediately that I would be needed.
Indeed you are. This is Inaza Kaisir, Herald of the Serpent. She will guide you through the ritual. I am needed elsewhere, but I assure you that you are in good hands.
So, the Great Serpent sends you to me. Know, Husk, that to walk the Serpent's path, to enter this sacred cave, there is no turning back. This is a path you must walk of your own free will, alone. An unusual but welcome response. Then let us enter, and I shall guide you along the Serpent's path. But this is a journey you must undertake alone. Your escort cannot. This is a profound step for you. Do not worry. You have not. I will await you at the end of the Serpent's path. Pathla, you must walk the path. I am merely here to guide you along your way. I and others like me look after the temples and offer guidance to those. And now, it seems I am called. A difficult question. The original converts were accepted in the years after House Va'ruun first made contact. Once the Serpent's Crusade began, there were fears that And after the Crusade, few were eager to join. We removed any avenues for converts to find us. But there were those, and if we can survive our current situation... Farewell.
First on Earth, then scattered among the stars. And like all humans, they were lost souls, wandering in the dark, looking for a path. One particular colony ship housed several hundred of these souls. They were each alone and isolated, individual tiny flames that could be snuffed out at a moment's notice. But Jinang encountered the Great Serpent and was given the gift of knowledge. He shared his knowledge with those around him and lit the way for them. Followed his guidance and his light, and they cast aside the burdens of their former lives. And thus, House Va'ruun was born. Now you too have the chance to cast aside your burdens, to relieve yourself of anything that holds you back. The people's hopes and fears and dreams were entrusted to the Great Serpent. They made the leap of faith that brought House Va'ruun to greatness. You may now follow in their footsteps and take that same leap. Embrace the Great Serpent, and he will embrace you. The people of House Va'ruun settled this world. at first. These very caves. Shinan Varun himself slept among them in these shelters. It was here that he spread the word of the serpent. It was here that the people of House Varun first understood the truth of their place in the universe. And it was here that the people of House Va'ruun first understood the truth of the shrouding. The Great Serpent's return. He will encircle the universe he created, and all those who do not follow will be cast into shadow. And the people weighed this knowledge against their former lives, and saw how they had been blessed despite the difficult new life that awaited them. You too would do well to feel that solace amidst the pain. Until that day comes, we are the voice and the hands of the Great Serpent. Our every act a sacrifice to hasten his return. Make now a sacrifice to prove your devotion. And remember, whether in life or in death, all must serve. Let us begin the final ritual.
While done since Jinan Varun has stood before the Great Serpent. We can all feel his presence. To solidify his bond, you are presented with a simple choice. Before you on this dais are several items. They represent different aspects of House Varun's connection to the Great Serpent. Pick the two that call to you. Place them on the altars. Offerings to the Great Serpent that he may fill you with his spirit and make you promise. And so you arise, one of the promised of House Varun. Did you feel? One who remains obedient through every trial of this life and perseveres in the name of the Great Serpent will always retain his favor. I grant you the title of Adherent. All will know you. All will trust you. Above us, in the Grand Ship Morning, jewel of the Varun fleet, the High Council awaits your arrival. Serve them. Serve the Great Serpent. All must serve.
Greetings, Adherent. Welcome, Adherent. You stand before what remains of the High Council, advisors to Anasco Varun. We are all that is left after the disaster that has befallen our people. I represent House Dulkev. Jamal is from House Kadik, and we are joined by Lovek of House Vital. We are, all of us, hopeful that your arrival in Dazra and your clear connection to Anasco Varun, for the first time in weeks, represent some semblance of hope. Collectively, we unite under the banner of House Varun, pledged to follow Jinan Varun and his descendants. But our society is not a monolith. Jinan, in his wisdom, shepherded the first of us into families that we might grow and prosper. Our 3 families have for generations now helped to govern. But you do. We have only seen brief glimpses of him since the incident. But you heard him speak. How can that be taken as anything other than providence? Please, just allow us a moment to explain.
By all means, Malibor. I can't wait to see how you spin this.
Please, can we just for a moment...
Can we just for a moment what? Discuss whether or not to allow the first convert to House Varun since before any of us were born? A bit late on that, it seems.
You were not there. You did not see Anasco. It felt different. We have already wasted so much time.
You're correct. I was not there. Because you elected to travel to the spaceport on your own. And then decided this on your own.
Do not waste time with more bickering. Anasco, and by extension House Varun, suffers with every passing moment.
Of course, Lovek. My apologies. Please, Malibor. Do go on.
Anasco Varun, like his father before him, has relied on the teachings of Jinan to guide us. Anasco wondered if perhaps it was time to seek guidance directly from the Great Serpent. So sought a means of reaching out.
Perhaps he found the teachings inadequate.
Careful, Kadik. You tread on dangerous ground.
I mean nothing by it. We simply were never consulted on the matter and do not know the full motive.
The point is that a series of experiments have taken place over the years, utilizing Brav Drive technology to hopefully make direct contact with the Great Serpent, similar to Jinan Varun's initial meeting.
And then something went wrong.
We do not know what happened. We were not inside the Scaled Citadel at the time.
Had we been, we wouldn't be standing here now. We'd be like the rest of them.
A great tide of energy emanated from the Scaled Citadel and swept across Dazra. Much was destroyed in its wake. Those caught in the blast have been left in a state of confusion, trapped halfway between our universe and the Vortex. The Citadel itself remains in such a state. Right there and yet beyond our reach. We can only assume that the experiment is still running, somehow preventing us from entering the Citadel. We cannot get in, so we cannot stop it. Forgive me, I am no scientist, but as it has been explained to me, what we call the Vortex is the space between universes. Your arrival and your interaction with Anasco shows that he can still be saved. The plan had been devised to access the Citadel, but the work stalled. The current head of our science team, Ekris, should be in Jinan Plaza down below us, towards the Citadel.
Do you know the scientists out at Hamadi Station?
The old married couple? Azad and Shireen, if I remember right. I've met them a few times. They seemed a little eccentric, but they were Dazra is quite nice.
That's them, yes. They're apparently looking for some help with their research. They made some kind of discovery.
Welcome. I was hoping you... That's an understatement. It's rare that an off-worlder finds, but not just any off-worlder, which in the eyes of the citizens of Dazra moves you up from the suspicious... Yes, of course. Forgive me. Perhaps we should start this... I'm Nalada Brady. Forgive me for not starting our conversation then. My brother Qasim has been missing for days. Yes, thank you. But if you want to take a look at what my shop has to offer, I'm sure we can strike a bargain.
Not everything in the galaxy needs to come with us, you know.
Come in, come in. Of course.
Best to keep busy, lest you lose your purpose as well as your own.
Hello? Need something? May the Great Serpent keep us safe.
Did you, Sorry, I do not want to be rude. Most people, and, well, you are the one that Anasco spoke. Not good? There was another storage employee that I worked with, but, he was always nice to me. He did not deserve... It is good to keep busy.
Behave yourself. There is already enough trouble in Dazra to go around.
supplies dwindle by the second.
Things here seem dire indeed.
Great Serpent, adherent.
You have no place in our city. Were it not for the Council, you would be cut down, as you should. Get away from me, Husk. You have no place in our city.
Do you have any rations to spare, Nakoa?
No. I have weapons and ammo. And if I did have rations, they would cost credits like everything else. You should buy a gun.
Are you done? Both of you. Will you calm down?
You should be addressing the brute here. He is the one making the scene.
I am causing... What? What do you want? This does not concern you.
Please accept my apologies. I caught my brother attempting to do something unspeakable, and I could not contain my anger.
Oh yes, go on. Invite a total
This is no squabble, you pompous fool. I can forgive stealing my money, or pawning my valuables. What I cannot abide, however, is you attempting to sell Mother's urn with her remains still within.
I have done many things I am not proud of, but I have never stooped as low as that.
I was drunk. I did not know. All of those vases appeared the same.
It is an urn, not a vase, you ignoramus. And you were the one who chose it when Mother passed away. I am tired of your shamelessness, and I am done bearing what should be your indignity. Do you hear me? I am done. You have gone too far this time, Amila, and I cannot bear the humiliation of being your brother any longer. I challenge you to a duel. Danica shall be my second.
What? Are you mad?
Borhal, are you sure? There is already so much death in the city. What good would this do?
Too late, Danica. He has issued his challenge. I accept. I, in fact, look forward to it. You shall be my second. No, why not you? You seem capable and...
The true answer is because Amila has no one, family or otherwise, willing to be his second. He has burned every bridge there is to burn. He will have to resort to picking someone off the street regardless, so it may as well be you.
I do not want to wait any longer than necessary. If you agree to this, you will allow us to come to an immediate resolution. I will pay you handsomely for that.
Our job is to make preparations and ensure fairness on both sides. We shall have different duties between the two of us, but our aim is to prepare the site of the duel, weapons, ceremonies, and discourage any ambushes.
Then it is settled. Outsider, you will work alongside Danica to prepare for the duel. As for you, Amila, enjoy these last few moments. For when we next meet, your shameful life ends.
Do not sound so confident, brother.
Their family home is this way.
I cannot wait to
far.
be rid of it.
We can discuss the matters there. You will be working with me. As seconds, it is our duty to prepare for the duel and ensure fairness. I am sorry that you have found yourself in this situation. But know that you are doing Amila a great favor. He truly has no one else who would be willing to do this for him. He has burned every...
The scale of the disaster is hard to accept.
Great servant will deliver us from this. Has reached the boiling
I know
point.
it.
But still, to challenge your brother to a duel, I pray that we will be able to work towards a peaceful resolution before it's too late.
I got you your favorite from the meatlots. Extra fatty, just the way you like.
Yes? Well, look who it is. You have made quite a stir, and given the state of things, to what do I owe the honor? Did he now? But approval is approval. I will spare you much of the technical detail. One cannot help but notice the energy field around the Scaled Citadel. Until we can get through it, we cannot shut down the experiment inside, and it has we had the beginnings of a plan to build a makeshift contraption to redirect grav drive energy to see if we could penetrate the barrier, but the project, every one of the houses needs to contribute, and everyone realized what should have been a cooperative effort turned contentious. Easy decisions became. And so, construction never began. We have sat here, staring at this disaster as supplies pile up for well over a week now. Serpent help us.
Indeed. I believe I've done enough complaining for now. Time to get... If you're here, the Council has likely sent word to the houses that it's time to stop the... I need to oversee construction here. Make sure things are built to specifications. If you could... Lately, we have all needed to be comfortable with doing things outside our usual... House Vetal owes us access codes for the city power grid. It's the... House Kadik was supposed to provide a young scientist named Sahima to help. And Hasmek, the new elder of House Dul-Kef, he has been distant, guarded. He claims to have vital information about an important component of the experiment, but has withheld it until now. Help me get what we need, and we will see what we can do for the Speaker, and for House Va'ruun. And I may have something that can help you in whatever trials the Serpent puts before you as we navigate this. We have been nearly overwhelmed with all that has happened over the last few weeks, but I have still spent some time doing my own research when I can. These phantoms, the vortex. Fascinating subject, really. If only there were some less... I know. I have lost. We have encountered several interesting phenomena. First, while the phantoms shift to a fully human form when killed, they often retain small shards that appear to be... Second, we have learned that killing the phantoms sometimes causes an even greater disturbance. Horrors, as they have been colloquially termed, can appear from... somewhere. We are unsure of their origin, but it is not within our universe. These horrors and their spawn are infested with cysts, a seemingly organic manifestation of vortex energy. We have managed to collect enough to run experiments, and have devised a method of combining them into an explosive mixture with very... While they have no use in the development of the morning device, if you find yourself out in the field, I will... Well then, allow me to provide you with a... The process is simple enough that any industrial workstation should suffice. And, depending on how you combine said materials, you... Yes, depending. We have been nearly overwhelmed with all that has happened over the last few weeks, but I have still spent... These phantoms, the vortex. Fascinating subject, really. I know. We haven't... Second, these horrors we have managed... Well, they have.
If it is a battle of Gaza, Herald's Rest is the place.
This area is lucky to be unaffected.
Serpent keep you. Our influence in the settled systems may be small, but all it takes is a foothold.
You can't be serious, Ratchet. This is exactly the impression we don't want to give.
Please, don't you see how all this works in our favor? It's not up for discussion. I won't risk what we've worked so hard to achieve. It's done.
No, you'd risk our future and reputation as a house. But you are the chosen elder.
Don't patronize me. The Great Serpent spared our house. We are favored here. And shouldn't you get back to the Council? We can't afford to be absent at a time like this.
I guarantee I'm not missing much. But you're right. I'll be heading back soon enough. Something I can do for you? Shouldn't you be working with my sister? Don't take it personally. We have been through so much these last few weeks. The Council is attempting to claw back some semblance of... And then Malibor goes and throws you into the middle of all this without even consulting us. It's just one more breach of a protocol that barely exists anymore. I am over it, I assure you. It is good to have you with us, and we are finally moving forward. Serpent guide you.
So, Ekris has sent our newest adherent to inquire about Sahima. Don't worry, Jamal's already told me all about you. I'm Razma, Elder of House Kadik and head of the Ministry of Conjunction. Well, it's also an honor. I wouldn't have suspected an outsider to be made promised. But who am I to argue with? Impressive. I see. I know the Council is looking to Sahima for answers. But the truth is, she's been taken. Along with other members. They're being held hostage. By zealots.
This is a major overreach.
Perhaps the zealots you know. But they were once a part of our relationship is far more complex. The zealots have yet to name specifics. At best, they'll demand an inordinate amount of credits. Worst case, a seat at the High Council, or even the reinstatement of their house. House Malene. They know we can't risk Sahima for Dazra's sake. So, they won't hold back when it comes to demands. House Malene was fully dedicated to Jandar Varun. They objected when his brother, Jarek, was chosen to take over as leader. They knew he would... It's why they abandoned their house and became the zealots you know today. To continue. Aha. But normally I'd have agents doing everything possible, but we too suffered losses. We need to be here. Present. It's the only reason I even agreed to these negotiations. Yes. It does seem more than... I don't know where the zealots are keeping Sahima, but I have a good idea. Their name is Merrick. Merrick is a Kadik, and they also work for me as an agent in the Ministry of Conjunction. This... Indeed, they... As I said, Merrick works for me in the Ministry of Conjunction. They've been establishing an inside relationship with the Zealots for some time now. Forcing them to give up the information could jeopardize all they've worked for. So don't expect them to be forthcoming. Get the information any way you see fit. As long as no...
Understood.
Merrick is proud of what they've accomplished, so I doubt they'll give up information easily. If being persuasive isn't your strong, just don't be direct. I'm sure it would put them on... See that you do. You'll find Merrick upstairs.
You're no member of House Kadik. What are you doing here? Forgive me, I didn't realize we were entertaining guests. You must be the outsider So, tell me, what would have chosen? I'm sorry, did you say zealots? Why would I know anything about such absolutely ridiculous? So much for confidentiality. I guess this means the High Council is still asking Auntie Razma where Saheema is. And if you're here making demands, she obviously has decided to make use of you rather than undergo sincere negotiation. I see what's going on here. Adherent? So, tell me, what would... Oh, I certainly don't. I may have many talents. After all I've done. I guess this means the High Council is... And if you're here making demands, I see what's going on here. On the contrary, I know how important it is to keep... I've worked hard to obtain my position with the Zealots. And like I've told Razma 1,000 times, I have no reason to believe they're... So, as far as I'm concerned... Oh, I don't think so. I won't argue her importance. I suppose that's a possibility. When you put it that way. All right, I'll let you in on their location. But remember, you're the only one that... If word spreads, the location you're looking for is Shadow Station Epsilon. It's an old Varun base that they've taken over for themselves. Razma will know it. Let her tell you the details, seeing as how I'm about to be reassigned. It better.